We already started.
No, we're starting now.
No, we already
started.
We already started.
Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast, episode 44 with you know them, you love them. We got Ding Dong and Julian.
They don't love me.
They love you.
No.
You're welcome.
They love you
You're
more
welcome
than they love us.
That's true.
That's a good point.
That's because nobody loves you.
Thanks, Julian.
Listen, I love you guys more than anybody else, Matt specifically.
Thank you, Julian. I walked into a room and I heard you saying
Ding
you would
Dong's
fuck me,
making
and I shut the door
faces.
and walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the way here, we got an Uber together.
Oh,
and,
Jesus, we did.
Julian almost died.
Julian did almost
The
die.
guy, everybody else piled in the car, and I was in the middle of getting into the car, and the guy starts driving, and so I'm hopping on one leg.
That's awful. I'm so fucking ass. I'm sorry.
Did you fart?
That's awful.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. That is bad. I'm sorry.
I don't smell it.
Oh, it's
I don't
fine.
smell it either.
It's fine.
Okay, now I smell it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You're trying
Come
to be
here.
funny.
No, Julian.
I'm not gonna go over there.
smell it.
I'm not gonna go over there.
Why are you blowing it at
Gotta
him?
blow it away somehow.
I don't smell it.
Inhale, Julian.
on?
Take it.
We're fine. Coast is clear.
All right, back to the story. Julian was getting in the Uber. He's rolling himself in, and the Uber driver just started driving off while Julian wasn't even in the car.
with the door open, like he didn't. Did he do it on purpose?
Well, he laughed.
Because
Yeah, he did.
He never said sorry. He looks back. Julian goes, Jesus Christ! Oh, and his feet are dragging on the ground.
He was like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Like, oh, what the fuck?
I did.
And the Uber driver stops in the middle of the street and he turns around and goes,
He was this old, I don't know, Spanish
Then your
guy?
hair
Yeah.
got caught in the door.
Yeah, because I was trying to close it in a hurry, and my hair got caught in the door.
Yeah, your hair got caught in the door too.
and he just turned around. He
didn't give a
All he
shit.
did was he laughed and kept driving.
He thought it was real lulzy.
He didn't even say sorry.
Just
Yeah,
this
he
the
said,
image of Julian
lol.
being dragged by a car, going, no, oh, what the fuck?
You weren't there. You don't have to picture it.
That's true.
But since I was there, I can picture it. It's funny. What are you talking about? I can't picture funny moments.
I say you don't have.
You don't have to picture it. You were there to witness it to begin with.
That's the only way you can remember something. You have to picture it because you're not there. You're not there in the moment anymore.
Remember
you have to
that
remember it
time-
using your
Ryan,
memory.
I keep being really pleasantly surprised because your hair looks so good.
It does look good today.
Thank you. I
You're
can't
trying
tell if
something
you
Not
know.
as good as Matt's.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I haven't. I don't. The reason I liked it is because Julian, he couldn't do anything because he had one foot in the car.
Yeah,
It's not like
exactly.
he had both
Yeah,
feet out. He had
exactly.
one foot in the car.
He
he started-
he turned and laughed, and he was still doing it too.
Yeah, he hadn't stopped all the way. He's like, oh. He was a bad driver.
He wouldn't have been laughing if the fucking car door hit another car.
It almost did.
It did.
There was that
There was
big
another
hard
car
shit.
parked next
pulling
to
out,
it.
yeah.
Is there a Ming report this week?
Yeah, there is. We got a Ming report.
Tell us, because people get
Was
mad
she
when we're on the
scream
show.
Ming?
Because they think we're not going to have a Ming report if we're on, so prove them wrong.
She's finally back.
To kick some tail.
Just.
Yes, dude. Yes.
That reference is on point, Julian.
No.
I know that one.
I just got
That's the
zapped.
ukulele
I just
rap.
got zapped back to when I was a little boy.
Zapped back.
Zapped back is the term I chose.
It warmed up. I got taken back to the
did.
past to play these shitty games that suck ass.
Go on. Tell us about Ming.
Oh yeah, just out of the blue one day, she'd been gone for a couple weeks, like always, just reappeared in the alleyway, and she's out
a
there,
ghost.
she's screaming, she's dancing, and
That's how she materializes. She screams into existence.
you'd just be out there and just appears into reality.
A ghostly face opens up in reality and she steps out.
She pulls her arms through the.
She's in a T-pose and she's rendering in while screaming.
But Ryan, you've had some encounters with her. My encounters were it was about 4:30 in the morning last week, and I'm awoken by screams outside my window. And I look out my window and I saw her out on the street, and she had a Gatorade bottle and she's slamming it on this glass window, and she's going ah! and screaming, and she started dancing. And then another time I saw her outside at an intersection, and she was dancing very sassily in the middle of the intersection.
Sassy, huh?
She's so sassy. And there was a pickup truck.
She's a free spirit. She's got so much sass in her
No,
step.
she's really aggressively sassy. She always puts her hands on her hips and kind of like does this posture where she gets up in your face. She did it to Ryan the other day.
She asked for weed and a cigarette, and I had to decline. But I saw her dancing on a porta potty, like on a
like up on top.
not
of
on
it?
top, but like
It's on a grate.
It's on a grate, and
didn't
she
get
was
mad
with
at
it,
that.
dancing around. Like
Oh, she was with it?
When was this? This was like midnight.
Yeah, it had to be about midnight.
How can you get mad at her?
I can't.
She's living free, Ryan.
Why?
Actually,
Tell me this.
I do
When she
get
wa-
mad
when she
whenever
was
I see
asking
her.
you if you knew this one and she was singing. Why didn't you go along with it? Why'd you get mad?
Because I can't.
You just go blah. You just go along with
On
it.
a related note, we've been saying, "What, you gonna cry?" We've been
Yeah.
saying that to each other.
You gonna cry? Do you skateboard though?
No, she has a scooter. There.
Yeah,
Julian
the scooter.
skateboards with the car.
Yeah. No, but Ming has a scooter now. She just has a little razor
Like one of
scooter.
those-
Razor scooter.
But Push-Ups put it in his cart and took it away, so she doesn't have her scooter anymore.
Yeah, so she had the scooter she'd been riding around on and weaving down the alleyway.
Does she ride by and like scream at people while riding it?
I haven't seen it.
I've only
Ryan
seen her
did.
ride it once, but she was just
sounds really
she
funny.
fell
she wasn't
over.
really riding it. She was dancing while standing on it, I guess.
Oh,
one foot on, one foot off, doing the sassy butt shake that she does.
Start a channel for her.
I would love to.
I keep saying do Ming sings.
Ming TV. I forgot about that.
Hey, I have an update. I drove by her with Chris in a U-Haul,
And shot
and
her.
she called me a faggot and flipped me off.
Oh my god.
Why?
Yeah.
Is Ming a hobophobe?
I think she...
Homophobe.
I didn't.
Homophobe.
That was not on purpose. I didn't mean to say that. A hobophobe?
I drove by and I rolled the window down. I went, hello, and she stuck up her middle fingers and went, faggot.
Oh my gosh.
She's making all the homeless people in the area mad.
They
though.
hate her. Yeah, Push-Ups was like, shut up,
Yeah.
shut up.
Yep. They got in a big old verbal dispute, and all she was doing was,
And he was just screaming, shut up. I didn't see this. Ryan saw this.
You should have
Yeah.
joined in. You should have started screaming about something too.
Oh, and Ryan saw her chase a woman.
that was in the same instance because a woman walked out of the garage, and on one side she had Push-Ups, shut up, shut up, shut up, and then there was Ming going, ow, 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 ow. So on both sides she walks out, and she's automatically jarred into this reality of homelessness, I guess. I don't know, but
You gotta
then all of a
laugh.
sudden,
Let it out.
all of a sudden,
Ding dong. He stifles his laughs.
but then
You're pacing
Ming comes along and starts kind of not. What's the thing? where
Don't
like
you
the
gum
fake
on a
off, like the
podcast.
fake charge at someone? She like did that.
Oh yeah.
How bears will fake charge, or gorillas
yeah,
will
she
fake
was like
charge
a
an
bear.
enemy.
She like fake charged the woman and then started screaming, and the woman just like turned around and went right back into the garage. She whipped right in there.
And you know what she did the other day? Is Ming has a habit of, she'll put things out in the street and sit back and watch cars run them over. She had like I think it was a 40 bottle, big glass bottle. She stuck it in the middle of the street for cars to run over. I had to drive around it, and I got in my car and I picked up the bottle and I threw it somewhere else because I'm like, you fucking bitch! Like, why are you trying to get cars to run over glass and pop their tires
Oh,
and shit?
come on. She's like a little 11-year-old. Let her have fun.
Dude, if my 11-year-old put a bottle in the street, I'd scream at him. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're not the parent.
Wish I was Ming's parent. I'd put her in timeout.
You do not wish you were Ming's
I'd
parent.
put her in a little corner
Do you
with a
wish
dunce hat.
Ming was your parent?
Yes.
Yes.
Julian.
That's if you were a teacher, you put a dunce cap
I wish
on
she.
her.
I'm just. I'm because she is a mom.
Apparently, we heard that
She
she
carries around like worms in her.
No, she used to. Apparently, she used to be married and has kids. That's what another homeless person told us, which is sad if that's true. It's very sad.
They probably
But
hate her.
They confirmed that it's apparently
she
it's
put
meth
them-
is what makes her so crazy.
Yeah.
She put the kids in the middle of the road for a car to hit them.
I'm gonna sit back and watch this one.
And then when it happens, she goes, "Faggot."
Chris was there. Chris can confirm that actually happened. We went by in a little U-Haul and she did that to me.
And she
Very
said,
mean.
"You're Matt from SuperMega.
Big
You're the
fan."
worst part." What would you do if she actually was aware of SuperMega?
I'd be
Devastated.
mortified.
What if she went to the local library to get onto a computer and tell everything that she knows about you?
What,
would
what
be
does she know
nothing.
about me?
She knows where you live.
That I drove by in a car
She knows
and
where
I
you
said
live.
hi?
She knows where you live.
She has her
Yeah,
license
she does
plate.
know where I live.
She has your license plate.
I don't think she can remember my license plate.
She doesn't even have a. She doesn't have
It
her
was
cell phone. Push-Ups has
5,
a cell phone.
6.
A lot of the homeless people have a
7,
cell
8.
phone.
Yeah, I've
Ain't it
noticed that.
great?
Oh, you guys don't like
I
this?
didn't hear at all.
I don't think it's funny that you're making fun of homeless people, Julian. I don't think that's funny at all.
I was one.
I don't think.
So there you go.
Why? It's true.
Yeah.
All right, then
That is true.
all right, we just got full immunity.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
I've
Anyways,
got
homeless
everything.
people.
No, I'm not transgender. I don't have that covered.
It's true.
I've got everything else.
Could you just do it so we could
Real
talk
quick,
about it?
could you identify?
Yeah, just do it for a second.
Yep, now he's transgender.
I'm a woman.
Okay, cool.
Hey, no, I'm not. It's me again.
All right.
Is that what transgender is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
You got homeless,
It's like you
transgender, and
get
gay covered.
circled by magic sparkles like in Cinderella.
Oh my God. We can say whatever we want on the podcast now. We've got gay, transgendered, homeless, and brown. We're immune from any attacks from people saying you can't make fun of that.
I'm not that brown.
Well, you're brown.
I could be browner.
You're pretty brown.
Anyone could be browner.
Inspirational words.
From Ryan McGee. Anyone could be browner.
Be as black as
Hey,
you want.
Are you brown? You could always be browner.
That's the Prozac song.
Be as white.
Yeah,
as
they
you
say
want
be as
to.
white as you want to.
But anyway,
We went to the Mexican place and Julian had the margaritas.
which he called marijuanas after
He said,
two of them.
I only had 2 marijuanas.
I feel like that. Didn't we talk about that last time we did the podcast?
Did you?
I don't
Wasn't it
remember
that
that.
long ago?
You guys are on the pod, or you weren't, but Julian was on the podcast 2 weeks ago.
You almost threw up. Remember? You
yeah.
You kept freaking out.
I
that
felt
you were
bad
gonna
for
throw
you.
up.
You were really upset.
I went out in the parking lot and I
Yeah,
was
he
like,
really
I
wanted
went,
to. He was upset he couldn't do it.
I went over by a tree and I started gagging and I was like, uh-oh, I think I'm gonna throw up. Not because I had too much to drink, it just happened.
There was a family on the other side of the fence just watching you as you were doing it.
They were
too.
playing basketball.
They were watching.
They
you.
stopped.
They
the game
were.
to
They
watch
did.
me.
They stopped to watch.
Did they really?
Yes.
I didn't even. I guess
These
I was too focused on the
these
puking.
stupid little Mexican kids that were all standing around staring.
You could say that though because you're Mexican.
It's true.
So.
People have gotten mad at him for that before because they hear him through a microphone. They're like, "Hey, what fucking racist?"
It's because he doesn't sound. Because in their eyes, he doesn't. In their eyes, in their ears, he doesn't sound like a Mexican to them.
Remember,
So they're the
remember
racist
during,
ones,
I mean, I don't know what would it even.
You were saying, what did you say? The Mexican children at the old apartment you were at. Were
Oh
like,
yeah, I was saying they were like animals
Can't
because
say.
they were running
bark at
around
you?
and they were making a lot of noise.
That's a classic thing. Kids are like, oh, they're acting like animals.
Yeah.
But he said Mexican children, so it's because they're Mexican.
Yeah, but then if he says Mexican children, then they can paint a better picture.
They're like
in
a
other
bunch of
people's head, like a
chupacabras.
story.
Julian, do you believe in chupacabra?
No.
Why
I
not?
don't think.
Because
Probably
he's-
just because I don't live there.
What if you were the chupacabra?
I'm the goat sucker.
Yeah.
I suck goats.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think it's a literal translation.
well,
but
chupa
that's,
means suck, right?
that's what it's about. I don't know.
Because
I guess that would make sense. There's
suck my dick is
yeah.
chupa.
There's
Chupa may
chupa chups.
something like that.
So that I guess that would make
They're
sense.
called sucky sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, what's goat?
Fucker.
Cabra?
Oh.
I used to know what goat. It's chief. No,
Is it
I
cabra?
don't think that's it.
Cabra.
Cabron.
It's
That means
goat.
balls, right?
You can say.
Does
you
that-
can
does
say
that mean balls? 'Cause
Pinche
I'm gonna go,
cabron
"Hey, cabron."
is a swear word.
What does
that you're not
cabron
supposed-
mean?
I don't know.
Cabron.
You always say "let me see" when you want someone to.
That's
get out of
that's
the
the thing. I think I picked. I don't know if that's anybody who's Mexican. Leave a comment. Let's do some research. If "let me see" means get out of the way, because that's I always tell Ding Dong that, and he
You say it
gets.
in general, and I always say "see what." Yeah. You get really mad.
I mean, he says, "See these nuts." I mean, it's funny, right? It's funny. It's one of those these nuts jokes.
One of those again.
Why do you look so appalled?
One of those.
You don't
again.
think that's funny?
Come up with
One of
it.
those what?
Uh,
You're supposed to say these nuts.
Did you want to see monster trucks?
It's been out of theaters for like 2 months.
Do you want to see it?
I'm pretty sure it's already on DVD by now.
Get Out is already available to download.
Is it?
well,
I just had
things
somebody-
are available so much quicker now
they
after
are.
they hit
They
theaters.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I would always be like, I really like that movie. When's it going to be on VHS?
And it's always like months.
and it's
3 months.
like 6 months at least. Like it would be like the
Yeah.
next year it would come out.
Yep.
That sucked.
And now it's like what 2 or 3 months.
I guess that forced people to go see things in theaters so they make more money.
I remember like there's the Hunger Games movies, those types of movies. Those are always still out in theaters whenever the DVDs and Blu-rays release.
Yeah, that's
like
really
I think the
strange to
Hunger
me.
Games was out in theaters at least in South Carolina for
Monster
like 6
Trucks was
months.
successful. It was in theaters for. It's still in theaters.
Well, I mean,
Is it?
that's just that's just the thing that happens is when a movie's doing really good, they keep it on so that it can keep making money.
Yeah, like all the Harry Potters were in theaters for a really long time. What else?
Wasn't Frozen in theaters for like almost a full
and then they
year?
re-released the sing-along version.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow. I
and
remember
then they did the not sing along version.
Yep,
That's
the
where they-
re-release of the
every
not
time,
You know
every,
what?
every time there's
That's
a
a
song, they just
topic.
mute the audio.
That's a topic. How do you guys feel about Frozen?
I haven't seen it.
Oh well.
It's not.
Okay, that's not a topic.
It's not. It's not horrible.
I can give my opinions on it without seeing it.
Okay, what did
I
you
don't
all
think
think
you
about
can.
Moana?
I liked Moana.
Did you want to make her moan?
Yes.
Mona.
But I said that and Ryan's like, she's 14.
She is. She's young.
Is she?
She is
She's
young.
young.
I was
She's
under the
young.
impression she was over 18. In that movie.
Well, see, the
No.
problem with all the Disney
Her
princesses,
voice actress isn't even 18.
the problem with all they always sound like full-grown damn women, and they always make them really fully developed. They don't look like they're that
I
young.
know. She didn't look like a 14-year-old.
Did you like when she said, "It's my job"?
What do you mean she didn't
Did
look
she
like
sound
a
like
It's
Rebecca
my
Black?
job. Yes, she did. That made me laugh in the theater when that
It
happened.
made me
because
laugh too.
It sounded like
because you looked at me and I knew exactly what you were thinking when that happened. Because it sounded like the Brown Bricks.
yeah. It did. That was the
Do you
joke.
remember that? She says, "It's my job."
No.
I remember it's when they were arguing about
Yeah.
what to do, and she swings on the
Yeah.
she swings on the mast of the boat, and she goes, "That's my job."
What do we
In
think of
Moana.
The Rock's singing abilities?
He's fine.
He didn't
He's
know it was
good.
The Rock.
I didn't know it was The Rock. I didn't. That makes it really
I
uncomfortable
heard
for me.
I heard a lot of people saying like he's fucking terrible.
Super auto-tuned.
I didn't notice.
I
like
You can't tell, like, when
call me.
it's so
you know
smooth.
what? I think in general I'm really stupid when it comes to music. I do not understand a lot of music theory, so that's probably
Oh, same here. I just enjoy it.
That's probably why I didn't notice, but it made me really uncomfortable because I think he's attractive in real life.
Dwayne
do?
Johnson?
He's one of the few people,
What
real
about-
life people
What
that I
about
think is
Maui?
attractive.
If Maui pinned you down, would it make
And
you,
that's the thing that makes me uncomfortable is because I feel this weird.
would Maui
I
make
should
you
not be talking about this. I shouldn't be talking about
Julian,
gay shit.
Julian, go on, go on.
would Maui make you go wowie? Or would he make you go yowie?
You've been saving that one, haven't you?
I feel like both of those mean the same thing. That's what makes it uncomfortable for me is because I feel like I'm supposed to like him because he's a big muscle man, but I don't like him, and so there's this weird.
He's not exactly he just looks really wide.
It's because he's too smooth.
He's very stout. He's
It's
stumpy.
because if they made him look really buff and defined, I think
Blaine
that
or
would be too intimidating.
Character.
His
And so that's why they made him all smooth.
If he tangled you in his messy hair, how would you feel?
The hair looked really good in the movie.
Make a little
It was.
song.
I mean, it was. It's
Did you like the funny chicken?
the problem.
Did you laugh every time?
I
funny
didn't hate the chicken.
Julian,
I'm fine with the chicken because,
But it's ableist.
well, that's the thing is I'm
It's the
glad
ableist
that
chicken.
I'm glad that they can still.
The ableist chicken.
I'm glad that they can still make jokes about somebody being malformed and stupid.
I don't
You can't
think that
get
was
away
their-
with that.
That was their intent.
It's an idiot
We gotta
with-
have the mongoloid
with-
chicken in the movie.
With big. That's what
That's
it
the only
is.
way we could get away
That's
with
what it is. He has big bulging eyes.
I know that's
pointing
what
in
it is. I
different
just don't think they
directions.
were going. Let's make fun of retarded people.
No, they weren't trying to be edgy. I'm
But
just.
how do we do it?
I'm happy. I'm happy
How do we
that
be
we
safe
didn't end up-
about this?
I'm happy that
when
we
they
didn't
say
end up like
Resident
the.
Evil, how do we achieve this?
How do we achieve this? I'm happy that it didn't end up like the stupid My Little Pony thing where they had to censor it because people got mad.
What are they censoring?
There was a
Why-
character, the character that sounded like that, and he was supposed to be stupid
Yeah.
on My Little Pony, and then everybody got upset, so they recast it, and it just sounded like a normal fucking person.
Would people be
and
mad at
ruined the
Kronk
joke.
today then? Like Kronk's character?
I mean,
You're making fun of someone.
Scooby Doo had Scooby Dumb, who couldn't exist anymore now
Really?
because he just he had too many chromosomes. It was just-
Was that a superpower?
have you seen Down syndrome animals though?
what is that? Scooby Doo characters don't have superpowers. Was that a spin-off series?
Did you miss the movie where
Did
they
you
had-
ever see Scooby Doo and the Super Doos?
Look
that was
up
a spin-off
look up
series.
Scooby Doo
Did you ever see the-
superheroes. Look it
Have
up.
you ever seen the Robonic Stooges?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
just said yes. I didn't.
Oh, do you know what that is?
No.
Julian,
What?
would you fuck the crab from Moana?
Sure.
You said you wanted to fuck the Hydra from Hercules.
That was a cool scene.
They drew
That was
its
a really
mouth
cool
really.
scene.
How do you fuck it?
They drew it a really sexy mouth. He's got like really pouty lips.
Did
and
they
he's
draw
always,
it or did they
he's
model it? I
always
thought it was a
licking.
3D model.
It is. It's CG.
It's a 3D model. There was. You know what? No, I shouldn't say that because I think that might be misattributing a quote. I feel like I heard that there was a quote from Gerald Scarfe, who's the character designer
Gerald?
for Gerald. Did I say Gerald?
No, just that name sounds odd to me. Gerald.
He it's a name.
It's like
I don't know, that
There's
name sounds
Jared,
weird.
and then there's
Tom.
Harold, and then there's Gerald.
I really like
It doesn't sound like a real fucking name. Gerald.
I like mooshing names together. I think it sounds really funny.
Well, now
You did Shapiphany.
Yeah. Well, Shapiphany is not. That was just me going epiphany because it sounds like a. I meant for it to sound like a really trashy name, like how certain people they like naming
certain people.
Shut up. They listen. White people too. They like naming their kids after words that they don't understand, and then
like Shapiphany.
And I just thought epiphany. And then I put sh because that's just the go-to sound of like making things.
You know, those people.
No, it's not. It's when you're trying to make something sound dumb, you just put sh. Like when
I mean, white people. White people do that, right?
you
Right?
would say like ding dong
Black
schming
people.
schmong. That's what you would do to make something sound
Are you
stupid.
being offensive against Chinese people now? What are you
fucking-
doing?
Julian, you need to settle down.
First,
I don't even remember what we were
First,
talking
you're
about
praising the ableist chicken. Now this.
now. Oh my god.
Okay, Julian, how would you fuck the Hydra?
I don't know.
Getting back on track.
You could probably.
It's got an asshole. It's got
That's
an
a good
asshole.
point.
It's
It
an
probably
animal.
does.
Yeah, he could fucking crawl inside of it.
The thing is, though, I want to take advantage of the mouth.
Why?
Like,
They
I
have
want
sharp
to-
teeth.
That's kind of fun. I like that.
But
like
when
it's-
Hercules went inside,
I mean, it's
that
kinda
scene that
fun.
looked really that looked pretty.
I think
fun.
for people who like Vor, that probably did a lot for them because it was very like
Probably.
goopy and like it was very like I remember it looking very like slick.
yeah.
And you're watching and you went, oh, if only me.
I would fuck its mouth. That's what I would do. I would make a goal like
How
this.
big do you think your penis is?
It's not. Listen, that's kind of what makes it fun. Is that it's a big giant creature.
It's a puzzle. It's like a puzzle.
It's a giant
game.
creature, and you're making it do something degrading.
That's his superpower.
Well,
He can transfer all of his body mass directly into it.
Listen, that's not too far from something that I would probably actually enjoy.
Oh, Julian.
learn a little more about Julian every day.
Let's
I'm
change,
sorry, I didn't want to talk about it.
let's change subject.
I didn't want to talk about it. It's fun to talk about, but I don't want to bring it up because that makes me too one-dimensional. And people already say that. They're
No,
like,
Julian makes you like 5
oh, Julian always talks about how gay he is, and I'm sorry.
What does fucking a Hydra have to do with being gay? What are you talking about?
Everything. That's the gay community.
I don't
You
know.
don't talk
yeah.
about.
Hydra's huge in the gay community.
You know what? That's true. That's a good point.
With the Hydra
They
on
don't
it.
define what gender it is. If it was a lady, I would still fuck it.
It doesn't matter what gender an animal is. You're still fucking an animal.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
completely true.
That's true, Julian.
That's a good point.
People overlook
I'm
that.
shameful in any capacity.
There's a few people who were probably actually kind of taken aback by what I just said. Whoa, I didn't know they were so close-minded.
Yeah, I've never actually thought about that. Well, now I have, so thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could do you that.
That's the
service.
song. We pulled it back together.
Full circle.
Full circle!
Yes!
Well, look at those waveforms. Those are huge. What do you guys want to talk about?
You. How have you
Matt.
been?
Good.
That's good.
Matt, why are you so skinny?
He's beefing up.
I've been going to the gym like every day.
That's true. You flexed your bicep,
and
the
you made a
elevator.
weird face.
This muscle does weird things to me. Okay,
Julian.
That's all it is.
Julian!
That's all
What are
it
you
is.
talking about?
That wasn't-
No, don't answer that. don't go any further. We're good. We're good.
Ding dong, did you like my muscle? Do you think it looked good?
It looked disgusting.
Do it again.
Well, it's because you're.
Yes, see,
Ryan,
look
what
at
do you-
that.
It's because
Come on.
it's like separated.
Like Matt,
I'm
Matt,
so
if I
you're a-
zoomed in on
you're a
that and cropped it
skeleton.
out,
He doesn't have any body
And, like,
fat, so you see all
wouldn't
the
know what you're
delineations.
watching.
No,
of
that's
it.
what it's like. It's like someone cut his skin open and just jammed like a smartphone
Yeah.
in there. You're seeing it bulging out.
Smartphone.
No, you know what? It looks like they took one of those, like...
you know the Joker bomb in The Dark Knight? It's like they just put that, with the guy's stomach.
I was gonna say, like from like the gel pads for a desk to put your wrist on for like using the mouse.
How much can you bench, big boy?
I don't bench. I don't know.
You don't bench?
I don't bench. They don't have a bench thing where I work.
What
out.
do they have in your? Because I'm jealous.
They didn't have
I'm
a
jealous
bench
that you
machine
guys.
there.
I'm jealous that you guys have access to a gym, but I don't know if they actually have anything I could make use of. What do they have?
They have.
They got this thing where you.
They got the Kankle Cruncher.
So they have like the machines, but
Yeah,
not,
they have a lot of machines.
but not like loose weights.
No, they got loose weights.
They got the
Oh.
the
They
They
tug,
don't have the big ones that you gotta like
the
bench.
the tug and pull,
Yeah, they got the tug and pull. They got the twist and
The
spin.
wacky sack.
the twist and shout.
The slimy slander.
They got the up and away.
I want. If I had time, I would draw all these as wacky Dr. Seuss machines.
Someone else will do it and attribute it to you. So,
Yeah, I did it.
how about these abs, Ryan? Ow!
Don't hurt your friend.
That look good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty rock solid.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
Will you punch me in the stomach?
Yes.
Can I test my abs?
Yeah. Stand up.
Don't do it that hard.
Stand up.
Do
No,
it.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
do
stand
it.
up
Do
and
it
flex.
right here on the podcast.
Please don't do it that hard.
Give me your palm real quick. I'll show you how hard. Just.
Okay. Ready?
You flinched. I saw
It
you.
hurts afterwards.
Oh!
Pink belly.
Oomph!
It's not.
Oomph!
Oh man. So
Did anybody ever do that to you in the pool? Give you a pink belly?
what's a pink belly?
When they go.
No.
Yeah.
It's just when you have your stomach out and they just go. Bah! As hard.
Yeah.
As
Oh. Well, people do it to my back. It's called a 5-star.
Okay, there
Where
you go.
you spread your palms,
I
so
see.
your fingers,
Yep.
and you go like that.
Yep.
Hurts like shit.
I used to do that like one of my stepbrothers. I can't remember. Probably the older one. I'd go like I'd be floating on my back in the pool and he just poof right on my stomach.
Oh God.
He'd go boof. What I just said.
And your mom would call him back inside, put him down for his nap.
No boo today. Bad.
My stomach's hurting real bad now.
Yeah.
The pain wasn't there at first, and now it's
That's
slowly,
after we just had a big lunch, too.
It's slowly seeping in.
Yeah, I punched you after we had a good big meal.
I didn't eat that much. You guys, you ordered so much sushi,
Because I was expecting you guys to have a bunch of it.
I thought you were ordering that for yourself.
No.
It was like a million pieces of sushi.
Because it was good, wasn't it?
It was really good.
The Vegas rolls are really good.
I like Vegas rolls. There's a lot of places that have a 911 roll, and every time I see it as 9/11 roll.
What does that mean? Is it like really spicy?
It comes
or?
stacked up instead of laid out.
You gotta take your
Oh my
chopsticks.
God. Oh my God.
That's why you have 2 chopsticks.
We make a lot of 9/11 jokes around here. Is that like? It feels to me like that's really edgy. Are they generally more accepted now? Like, is that not?
Yeah, has it been long?
Have I been sheltered?
It's very fucked up.
Because
100%.
whenever we make one here, I'm like, oh my God, we're not going to use that, right? But then we always end up using it
it's
in
like
public.
you like testing the waters with your friends. Just can like, okay, what's the most fucked up thing I'm gonna say right now?
But then we put it on the internet for thousands of people to listen to it,
Yeah.
ruining our
Specifically-
reputations
Yeah,
for the rest
true.
of our life.
This is true.
Most of the audience being small children.
That's probably what it is. It's
Yeah.
probably because most people who watch us,
Are too young to remember 9/11.
they were
and be
probably
affected
born
by it.
afterwards. Yeah.
They keep saying never forget. How are people forgetting?
Well, that's a good point though, because if a lot of people watching it are younger, then they wouldn't have.
Yeah, they wouldn't
have had any emotional impact.
They
when
don't
9/11
remember what
happened.
life was
And then
like
people,
beforehand.
who grew up with it get to go, you know what, I'm nostalgic for that. So it hits with 2 audiences.
I'll never forget.
I remember when that South Park episode went up. Those were good times.
Oh, the 9/11 one?
Yeah.
I remember I watched that on my sister's iPod. What was that big iPod that?
The iPod Big?
It was the
Zune?
It was the first, not the Zune.
iPod Big.
It was the first one you could watch videos on. It was fat.
You mean the iPod Video?
Was it called the iPod
I
Video?
think so.
think it
about
was.
Nickelodeon's video now.
Yeah, the
tiny
little
thing?
the
I
little
used to
thing you
have
would
that.
put
I
in
had
your
a
Boy Advance player?
in your Game Boy, and it would play it really shitty
Yep.
and bit crushed.
Oh, like it would play like a
you get, like,
3-second
one
Nickelodeon
episode.
clip.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they had like very Odd Parents ones and stuff.
yeah.
It's called Fairly
I
Odd
messed up my.
Parents.
I haven't watched that show in
You
years.
fucker.
Would
I
you
didn't even have
guys?
cable.
You
Would you
fucker.
guys be on Fairly Odd Parents if they asked you to be guest
To
stars?
a voice? Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Why would I
They
say
like
no?
they drew you.
Yes.
In little triangles.
As
and,
SuperMega?
Yeah.
Like on Fairly Odd Parents?
What? Yeah. as the SuperMega logo.
It's that they call you slightly different names because you're fairies, so you have really big heads
Like Mac and Brian.
and tiny tiny bodies.
Mac and Ron.
Yeah.
But you're shipped together. You're dating in the show. That's the only reason they want you on.
Yeah, okay, so that's the stipulation is
Yeah, what would
you
you
can
do?
do the voices, but it has to be that you're a gay couple.
I do it.
I'd still do it because it's the Fairly Odd
I'd like,
Parents.
wow, I can't believe I get to be on Fairly Odd Parents.
Fucking busted.
Fucking busted.
figured it out, everybody.
No.
That's a good recording for the episode.
Yeah, they're gonna. I've been really far from the mic. I've been like in between 2 mics. I don't
Well,
even know.
maybe if we had more microphones.
I tried to move the mic right here between
Why
us.
don't
and
we
you
have
moved
enough
it.
mics?
I don't know.
Why don't we?
Why
Huh?
don't we? Why don't we have more microphones?
Ryan, I would be perfectly not Ryan. Fucking shit. Never mind.
Just say it, Julian.
I always forget which one is which because I
What do you
lump
mean you forget which one?
Shut up! Let him speak.
I lump you together.
You lump us together.
I'm so sorry.
We're very different people.
That's really
You
legitimately.
hang out with Matt more than you hang out with me.
Legitimately, that's
Ryan,
really.
You never want to hang out with us.
You always say no.
Well, it's just because
He wants to stay home. I
Ryan,
understand. I understand because I'm the same way. Every time Ding Dong is like, "Let's go out," I always fight him on it. I hate going out.
I'm very sheltered. I just like being in my room.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Just know
Ryan.
you're always invited.
Invite all of us into your room.
Okay.
Have 20 people over.
Sleep.
I could play some video games for you boys.
You
That's
can't
my
to
favorite
entertain
thing.
you.
That's my favorite
It'd
thing.
be like a live Let's Play.
Everybody-
you
That's
can't.
really exciting.
Can I get a microphone in there, put speakers, so it's like actually like on...
Yeah.
We could play it out on the street for people.
Project it out the window, yeah. And Ming can come and watch it.
What if you went to a comedy club and you just brought like a GameCube onto the stage?
That's the future. That's the future of stand-up.
Game Comes Live.
You know what? I would not be surprised if at some point, soon, like next 5 years or something,
That's someone's shtick.
it's a comedy club where the back is a giant screen and they have a bunch of consoles hooked up.
Okay.
And
that's not a bad idea.
And so people go and they do.
Don't suggest it. It's
They
going to
do
become
Let's
a thing,
Plays.
Julian.
I'm
Don't suggest
predicting it. I'm predicting
I don't
it.
like this.
Let's play comedy
I don't like
clubs.
this.
That's really not a bad idea in terms of.
I think it's
I'm
an
not saying
awful
that-
idea.
It's a terrible
No,
idea.
I'm not. I'm saying it's a good idea business-wise because that would be popular. I'm
Yes,
sure.
it would be, but it would be fucking terrible at the same time.
Ding Dong, you are a Let's Player.
Yeah, we don't want to be.
Yeah,
Neither do we. Listen,
Excuse me.
I'm gonna make an official statement.
You're
here.
not allowed to say shit about BuzzFeed.
I'm gonna make it. Oh my God, Ryan!
I see him like fidgeting. You need a fidget spinner. Calm down.
Spinners?
Fidget spinners.
Let's make a funny video about fidget spinners.
Whoa, it's popular and hip. Anyways.
This came at a perfect time. This spinner thing because Ding Dong bought me one at the store, and I was like, "Oh boy!"
That's because
I actually
Something
like.
for me-
I like the.
because
They're fun, they're
I
fun.
do. I need things to do with my hands.
It's stress relief. It's
Yeah.
nice for
Here,
that.
like
I like those.
I
in the,
don't
what are
get
the
why.
fidget cubes?
I don't
like
know
the
why
fidget
it became
cubes.
like a meme though. What the fuck is that about? Is that just anything now has to become memes?
Yes,
Because they
everything's
have
a
it with
meme.
Wendy's now because people were drawing the Wendy's girl. Now Wendy's itself is a meme. So if you say I like Wendy's, they're like, oh, you're just going along with the fucking meme.
Are memes created as like a protective mechanism? It's like these things are
That's what
popular,
it
but they
seems
still
like.
have to be
That's what it
somewhat
seems like.
relevant and cool. So to make them cool, the jokes about them are now cool.
You know what?
And the actual
I partially blame YouTube because that's what people do with clickbait content anyways. They look at what's
Yeah.
popular, so that's why it becomes a meme. Like the fidget spinner. Now you have Freddy Fazbear plays with fidget spinner.
and calls the boss baby.
Yeah, I don't. I like. I'll be honest.
A
Fidget
movie,
spinners?
by the way, that did not do too great, but
You saw it.
The marketing,
The movie?
the toys and everything they're selling, that's making a lot of money. I saw it, yeah.
I was surprised it reviewed poorly.
Did you see it?
Did it? I assumed everybody would just love
Rotten
it.
Tomatoes
Has
was
anybody
like-
else seen it besides me on this couch?
I haven't seen it.
No,
I have not.
Rotten
I don't-
Tomatoes
I
it
don't
had like a
want to.
38 or something. And that amazed me because no matter how shitty an animated film is right now, it always will get beyond a 60.
Okay, Chris loved it.
Did he?
Yeah,
He said he loved it
Really
yesterday.
liked it.
I
give
think
it.
he did. Yeah, I remember. I saw it on Twitter. He said that.
Huh.
It's probably the second best movie Illumination has made.
That's not
What's
saying
number one?
anything at all.
Minions.
What is number one? I'm curious.
I think the first Despicable Me was all right. The first one.
Like
I don't think it's a travesty. I just disagree with.
I'm
a
not
lot
saying
of
it's a good movie. I'm saying that's the best movie they've put
Well,
out.
I mean, they haven't done very many good
That's
movies
what I'm
at
saying.
all,
They've done
so it
Despicable
doesn't mean
Me,
anything.
Despicable Me
Hey.
2, Minions, and then
Don't
Boss
forget the
Baby.
Lorax.
Angry Birds movie. I actually
yeah.
really enjoyed.
They did the
Lorax.
Lorax.
Did they? Okay.
That was their lowest point.
By the way, I'll
I'll
Zac
say
Efron.
fucking. I liked Minions better than fucking the Lorax.
Well, the Minions had a Tom and Jerry kind of feel in the beginning before like the narrator kind of ruined everything and the human
I
characters
mean, the
came
Raving
and
Rabbit.
bullshit.
Oh, Minions.
Minions had like
They're
that.
the
you know,
exact same thing.
Minions in the. I thought they were
say
doing something.
Minions?
Minions.
Minions and they scream and run around. Ask you if you skateboard. If you're gonna crash. Imagine a bunch of little Mings in like a Minions universe. They all go on the streets and lay 40 bottles.
Sorry, I just want to make. Do you think, Julian? Do you think the Minions movie would have been better without the narrator? I think it would have been.
I haven't seen the whole thing.
Oh,
I think I've only seen the second half because it's all the shit when they're in England and they're making.
I can't help myself.
Pop
I go
culture
see everything
references.
that's out. I went to go see King Arthur the other day.
How was that?
It was,
I would like-
It was
yeah.
It was a Guy Ritchie movie.
That's
just
the thing.
very
I would love to be able
stylized,
to
I
go
guess.
and see every single movie.
Yeah.
But since I can't, I
wouldn't
got to
see
be
Monster
selective.
Trucks.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see
That's
Monster
true,
Trucks.
Julian. You wouldn't see monster trucks with Ding Dong.
There was a rule for a while where I was like, I have to go see every single animated movie, and then
And he saw
I don't remember
Trolls.
what it was that broke it where I was just like, this is not worth it.
We saw Trolls and Sing.
You saw Sing on Christmas Day, right?
We
It wasn't
Sing
Sing. It was
on
before
Christmas
that.
Day.
What a Christmas.
And I remember they had the song from Wham appear in the movie, and some people in the theater went, ooh, because that was right
That was the
after
day he died. Yeah. He died. That was sad.
It was his last Christmas.
What was that? He died.
Get
man.
it?
That's
Get it,
sad.
everybody? Isn't that funny? That's a
It
shock.
was George Michael's last Christmas. He didn't wake me up before he go-goed.
Matt.
What?
He'd go to heaven.
I'm sorry. I like George Michael a lot.
I gotta also throw this in because I get to be paranoid about this every single time now. When I said it didn't do well, I just meant review-wise.
All right, which movie?
Boss Baby.
Oh yeah, it
That's
it did
all I
very
meant.
well.
I'm
Oh,
sure
I
it
thought
made-
you meant,
I'm
like,
sure it made
I don't
Money-wise.
like. I'm not sure if it made a lot in the box office, but
Look
it's
it up.
definitely
You know
going to
what?
make a
Look
lot
it
in
up.
marketing.
Look it up. Let's see.
I'll
how
look it up.
made.
I got the phone out.
Is there
look it
any
up.
way? Is there any way to check how much it's made due to like toys and all that shit?
Marketing people just make estimates by multiplying out like the budget.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Boss Baby.
Like that's why Ghostbusters wasn't
All right.
profitable.
It has a 53 on Rotten Tomatoes, 6.5 on IMDb, and a 50 on Metacritic.
But what about the box office?
Okay, let's look at
IMDb, and then you scroll to the bottom of the page, and it should tell you the numbers.
Who broke your phone?
It's not broken. It's the
broke your
screen
heart?
protector's broken.
Can I fix it, Matt?
My ass is gonna explode.
Yes, Julian. Jimmy Kimmel played the dad.
Yep.
Top box office. Hold on.
They may not have the numbers. Well, they should. It's been over.
Here, budget was 125 million, and opening weekend made 50 million. Ooh, that's pretty bad.
Oh wow. Okay.
Gross by May 16th, which was yesterday, was 162 million. So it made more than the budget.
Yeah, but that's the budget.
But they were marketing it like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
that's
might,
true.
It might not have been profitable at all. Because that happened to Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters seemed like, oh,
Well,
they made a decent amount, but
it's
then
because
you
they
find
spent it
out
all on-
They spent
yeah,
so much
on
fucking money
marketing.
on marketing it.
Can we take a break so I can shit?
Yes.
Fine shit.
Sure.
Okay,
We'll
thank you.
leave it going.
Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan's back.
Hey.
How was your shit?
It was nice.
Describe
Why
it
you
in
out of
detail.
breath? You're out of breath.
It was I had to go.
You had a
quick.
fun time in
I had
there?
to go very quickly.
There was a man in there, and let's just say it was a sticky situation.
Wum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Vernon.
Would you ever poop into somebody else's butt? Like the log goes in out of yours
Well,
into
what
theirs?
am I getting out of it?
Do you see my
No,
face?
Ryan, not you, Matt.
What is that?
Your butt has to stay clean. I'm asking about
What am
his.
I getting out of it?
Is their asshole already gaping, or do I have to like smush it in there?
It just it like just luckily it slides into it very easily.
Like a train.
It's just about what
Do I
how
get
you
anything?
feel
Are
about
you
the
saying,
situation.
Like, do I get anything? In
Yeah,
return?
like there needs to be some
like
kind
it's not
of
just
return.
hey, would you just do this for fun? No, I wouldn't.
It's a hot girl asks to do it with you.
no.
Why?
A girl that you think is attractive
No.
says,
Yes.
"Would you shit into my asshole?"
Yes.
No, because I'm still not getting anything.
You get to be with the hot girl and see your butthole.
Just
I
the
get the shit in a hot girl's
just the-
butt.
you get to see your butthole.
The fact that she thinks it's hot, like
Buttholes are great.
you don't want to.
Butthole's
You
gonna
don't
be
want to.
smeared with my shit.
You don't
if I
want
do
to pleasure
this.
a girl. Is like
I'm voting yes on this one, Julian.
okay.
I
You know, two straight guys, the ladies, right? You shit in their butts, right? That's what you do.
Ryan,
yes.
would you, if your life, if I
Ended.
was going to die,
Yeah.
and the only way for me not to die was to shit in your mouth down your throat, would you do it?
Shit in my mouth down my throat.
Like I was gonna die.
how do I
unless-
shit in my mouth?
No, I
Somebody-
was going. I have to shit in your mouth or else I die.
Oh,
Why can't it be? I have to shit in your mouth or you die.
Because I'm putting this on you. What if you had to
But you're
intake
also
my
really
shit?
horny, and there's a hot girl, and she wants you to shit into
In her
butt.
butthole?
So it has to pass through your entire
God.
body, come back out, and go into her.
I see it right. My mom is sitting on the couch with her iPad, with her headphones in right now, listening to this. As she does with every podcast.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Watson.
She's just sitting there, just.
I'm sorry.
And my
This
mom's
is- this
just
is-
sifting through kids' pictures of me, posting them, just posting them without permission. Just going, I wonder which one I can post today without him, without his
Interact
permission.
with people that like Ryan. Well, Mom,
Her Instagram kind of looks like a fan account. That's why it's weird.
congratulations on 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
I keep getting misled because there's like 4 different people on Twitter now that use your avatar and have names that
Oh,
are
like haha,
something-
Brat Watson and stuff.
Yeah.
I get misled. I see them sometimes, and I'm like, I didn't know that's not me.
Are you like, whoa, he tweeted?
Chris favorited one of their tweets because he thought it was you.
Oh no, no, no! Did he unfavorite it?
No.
That means they're just as funny as you. You need to.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh my god,
Because Chris
Matt.
saw it, was like, Chris got pleasure and was like, "This is funny, Matt," and favorited it.
Matt,
Chris.
You're
Is that more of a
Wait,
thing
is that
on
more
Matt
of me or Chris?
Matt, you're replaceable.
No, I'm not.
It's just the idea of Matt Watson. It's not who he actually is.
Matt Watson is everybody's ideal.
Matt Watson is an idea.
Matt Watson is.
It's a way. It's a way of thinking.
It's a way of life.
It's a way of life. Yeah.
Like nepotism.
Let's all. Let's all be Matt Watson.
Anyone can be Matt Watson. You can be Matt Watson. You can be Matt Watson.
Everybody was like Matt
You're
Watson.
Matt Watson. You're Matt Watson.
If everybody was like Matt Watson, we'd
No,
be-
you're Matt Watson. It's my
not gonna
opinion
say
that
it.
you're
Say it,
Matt
Ding Dong.
Watson.
Like Ding Dong was saying something.
I get cut off so often.
Oh,
Ding
I'm
Dong.
sorry. I'm sorry. I was
Say it. I
trying
want
to be real
I'm
funny,
not gonna
man.
say it anymore.
If
Why not?
everybody was Matt Watson,
Say it or I'll fucking punch you.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not
He's gonna-
saying it.
If everybody was Matt Watson, finish it.
Do we have to burp you to get this out?
I'm not gonna say it.
Do we have to sing you a song?
I have made my decision. I'm not going to say it. I attempted it 3
This
times.
is the lost joke. It's gonna be like SpongeBob's The Lost Episode, except
Yeah.
Ding Dong's.
We'll
the
never
lost
know the
joke.
ending to if everybody was Matt Watson. ... What is
Are you
it?
implying that it's a string of walk cycles? It's just Ding Dong flopping his
He's
arms.
shaking his head.
Doo, doo, doo.
He looks like he's about to cry. Are you about to cry?
Gonna cry? Gonna cry?
Yeah. What if Ming walked in?
Wait,
and
your
asked
mom
if
gonna
you were gonna
cry?
I'd be really happy if Ming walked in.
Have you ever
wouldn't.
seen her before? Have we shown you?
I thought I saw.
You thought you did. It wasn't her though.
Okay.
She does not have dreads. Do you
I'll
want?
send you a video next time I see her in the.
I have a you want to see a video of it right now?
Yeah, I do.
It's slow
I
motion.
sent you a bunch of videos. I forgot to save them.
This is her screaming in slow motion
Who'd you send it to?
in a group with you and Christian on Instagram.
I could get along with Ming. I can
All
stream.
right, this is Ming screaming and play.
Have 2 channels. Have Ming sings and Ming streams.
That's there you go.
Oh my god.
Do you have it not in slow motion?
No, I only have it in slow motion.
Can you pitch it down so we can hear her actual scream?
You know what? That might have been me screaming.
Why were you screaming at her?
You see, she's doing shit. You have.
She's casting spells.
Yeah, she's fucking casting spells out there. That's what she's dancing
she's
around.
a cave wizard.
She's doing counter spells.
Someone's trying to cast bad spells on her, and she's doing counter spells. This is what she does.
She's saving your life every day.
She's putting a circle of protection around your apartment.
This is her mannerisms.
No one can see this, Matt.
But yeah, I'm letting you see it. That's what she does, right?
Yeah, she's very sassy.
That sounds very entertaining.
She's like a homeless.
How does she have that much energy? I'd
'Cause
get
she's on
meth.
methamphetamine?
I'd get tired.
Okay,
Not on meth.
what if that is what she's doing? She's doing protection spells this whole time. That's why she's putting the glass bottles in the street. That's to protect you.
It's part of rituals and
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, it's a force
charm.
What if she's specifically protecting us?
She goes,
It wards
wall
off
of,
evil
wall of
spirits.
glass, and then she puts a bottle down.
She's letting genies free to protect the. Dude, what if just one day we looked out in the alleyway and Ming is out there and she doesn't think anyone's around and she just shoots a little fireball out of her palm,
Like just for the hell of it.
like just shoots little sparks? I would freak out.
Remember that time I told you what would you do if you were walking through the alley? You looked up like to the right and on the building she was like creepily attached like Spider-Man to the side of the building.
Her head was like 180 around. Looking,
Yeah.
and she's.
What are the sound effects they use for spiders? How do they do that sound?
I hate the bug sounds they use where it's like. I can't do it. It's like crackling and slimy and
Yeah. Like in the close-ups of the nature documentaries where it's like
where they add like the ant sound effects.
Yeah.
I used to think those were actually ant sounds. Like ants made those sounds up close.
they got a little boom guy.
a tiny little.
A tiny little boom microphone.
And he's riding on him.
It's a full-sized man, like a regular person, and he has to hold this tiny
With
little
tweezers.
boom mic.
Now I want to make a tiny
Mike.
camera crew and like go out and take a picture of filming little ants. Ding dong, finish that joke. If everyone was Matt
It
Watson.
wasn't even a joke to begin
If everyone
with.
was Matt Watson,
Finish the thought.
No!
We'll get it out of you someday.
You never get it. You never get it now. If you're gonna cut it off 3 times in a row,
I didn't. Julian cut it off. I didn't say shit. I was
was me.
listening.
I'm not gonna say
I'm
it.
sorry.
Look what you've done, Julian.
You fucked us over for the
This
last
happened
time.
earlier, and everyone's gonna notice it in the podcast. I tried to speak 10 different times.
We all try to speak and we all talk.
We
over
all
each
talk-
I'm gonna
other.
talk over you now. How about that?
That's what it is.
Now I'm gonna do it again.
We've done. No! Just turn no! Matt, you're having an aneurysm right now.
Okay,
What's
here,
going
Because I'm
on?
thinking about how many
having a
viewers we
panic
just
attack.
lost.
I gotta pee. Take this opportunity to make all the jokes you want.
2 microphones in his mouth. That's a good joke.
Can you fit 3?
Hey, now we each get a microphone though.
Can we have 4? 4 microphones, maybe?
Let's talk about why we're missing microphones.
Okay,
because
let's
a little
talk
someone
about-
by the name of Vernon Shaw came in right before, Wednesday is when we record Super Mega every week, and Vernon came in and said,
Can this be-
I'm gonna have to take these mics, and stole the mics.
Can this be in the video?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, it could be in the video.
It deserves to be in the video.
Calling Vernon out.
Did you hear that?
Respondez, s'il vous plaît.
It's actually pronounced GIF.
Yeah, bullshit. You know what?
GIF.
It's called graphic.
Graphic.
Not G. Yeah, graphic.
Just because he made a word doesn't know he knows how to pronounce
Just
it.
because the fucking stupid
He's an old,
creator-
senile, stupid idiot man.
For those who don't know, the creator of GIFs said that it's pronounced GIF.
He's been saying
He doesn't know shit. That's so stupid.
It's GIF. I'm sorry.
It's GIF.
And then after saying that, he made a stinky in his diaper. And said, "Oh."
He's just embarrassed because he messed up his own fucking word, and now he's like trying to backtrack.
He's too
and say,
prideful.
Nope.
He's too prideful
He wants
to go
attention.
back.
He wants attention. He wants attention. He's gonna make a YouTube video.
What? And he's back, everybody. Okay. Julian, my man, get back on the couch.
Dying without me.
Get back on.
Julian is a GIF or GIF.
It's GIF, right?
Okay, good.
Oh, thank
Is it
God.
Julian or Julian?
It's Ghoulian. Because
actually
I'm
kinda
a
cool.
ghoul.
It's grueling.
Little Julian.
What do you think of
disgusting.
oatmeal?
I love
I
oatmeal.
love oatmeal.
Brown sugar.
I hate oatmeal.
Brown
Oat-
sugar cinnamon oatmeal.
Oatmeal
is the best.
is like the thing that I hate the most.
Is it really?
All foods.
Julian, I love oatmeal.
I hate
Yeah,
it.
good.
I like
Oatmeal's
dinosaur
good.
eggs. You like dinosaur egg oatmeal at least?
I've heard of it. I've never had it.
What? Have you had dinosaur eggs, Ding Dong? It's good stuff.
What do you think of oatmeal baths?
I've never had one. Isn't that for chicken pox?
Probably.
Yes, for chicken pox.
I think I had an oatmeal bath when I was a kid.
You know,
I
that's
got
because your
chicken
parents
pox.
were trying to cook you.
Yeah,
to make
that's why I'm
Julian
so
oatmeal.
big and meaty.
Try to make grueling. My favorite dish. Put Julian in a big bathtub.
Am
pour
I
some
your,
oats
am
in
I your
there.
I'll
favorite
take
dish,
a
Matt?
bowl of gruelian, please.
Okay, hold on, wait. Gruel is the it's like the stuff they ate in Oliver Twist, right? And it's also cum coming out of a vagina, right?
What?
Where do you?
I've never heard that.
Gruel.
You could say that about cum too.
I've never heard
No,
that. Never.
I'm serious. It's gruel is a. I'm not.
I read it on Urban Dictionary. It said Hillary Clinton is devil.
Well, this just says gruel is a portmanteau of the words great and cool.
What?
This word was accidentally.
the fuck is that?
Did you
Who says that?
Did you misspell it?
Who says gruel, dude?
No. Gruel is when gross stuff's coming out of the pussy.
I've never heard that
I've never
once
heard
ever.
of that before.
There's a whole subreddit for it.
No, there
What?
isn't.
Yes.
Isn't that just called cream pie?
Chris called you gruelian, and Chris and I both laughed about it because we both figured
Because
it out.
it sounds funny.
No, I'm gonna call Chris right now and ask him what. gruel
Call
is.
him. Call him
Watch.
right now.
Chris will know it.
Put it on
Call Chris.
speakerphone for the podcast.
Chris will just say,
Guys, stop talking. It said what restaurants could call Chris. Hold on. Call Chris.
Call a restaurant and have them call Chris.
Stop talking when she's trying to listen.
All right, I'll prove this.
He probably does know because it's an Urban Dictionary thing.
It's not an. It's a real thing.
Is it in a dictionary
Is it on
somewhere?
speaker? Put your
Hold on.
phone up. Put your
It's
phone
on
up.
speakerphone.
It's got to be picked up with the mic.
It is.
Hello?
Hey Chris, I got a question. Do you know what gruel is?
What?
Do you know what gruel is?
Yes?
What is it?
The shit that comes out of a pussy.
I told you. I told you. I didn't make it up.
What the fuck?
All right, thanks, Chris.
Is that an Irish thing, Chris? What the fuck?
No, it's not an Irish.
Why'd you hang up on him?
He didn't hear me.
Because we were done.
No, we weren't.
He said okay, and I hung up.
We're trying to figure out where it came from.
Look
From
it
the
up.
pussy.
Urban Dictionary says
That's
That's
not
so
an official
weird.
thing, Matt.
If, listen, if two people, okay, if we can get a third person.
You know what? I guess it's a thing. I've never heard it.
Here. Look, I clicked on one of the top things. It says not safe for work. Let's look at gruel. Ready? Eating her gruel with a spoon.
Oh, it's spelled gruel with 2 O's. Fuck off.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's why.
I thought it was like GRUEL.
Yeah, I thought it's
Yeah.
like how gruel is spelled. I
Oh,
understand that because
Oh, this is like one of those made-up words, kind of
Yeah.
like when they do the whole like eyes for the pussy shit, like
Yeah.
the
That's-
googly
that
eyes.
it's gruel because you could also be like drool, like it's pussy.
Well, let
gruel.
me see. Let me see how big this subreddit is, and let's see if gruel is.
You should work for the New York Times.
You
in your
are-
100. Hey, wait,
investigation.
listen.
You-
125,000 subscribers
Matt,
to r/gruel.
Matt.
That's gross.
You were so excited about this.
I know.
Matt.
I'm not
He got
excited
really
about it.
emotional.
It's because he's a straight boy. He likes eating
we
pussy
stopped
juice.
caring almost immediately, Matt.
Well, you guys were shooting me down, so I'm trying to just show you why I'm right.
Because you didn't show
He's
me.
really invested in vagina.
I thought you just spelled it with
I didn't know that the spelling mattered.
It does matter. What do you mean the spelling doesn't matter? Words are made up of spelling things correctly.
But English, the spelling doesn't matter in English.
Yes, it does. What do you mean it doesn't matter in English? What was that? What did you just say? Spelling doesn't matter in English?
Yes, because
what are you talking about?
There's no rules with spelling.
Spelling matters because they make up words, Matt. It makes up words.
Why is everyone against me?
Because you just said that spelling words correctly
Ryan,
doesn't matter in English.
It does, because they spell things. Hive and give are spelled almost exactly the same, but
you're tripping over yourself.
Oh my God!
Shaking.
Fuck it. No, never mind. Fuck it.
Calm down.
I'm done.
You're wrong though, by the way.
We'll move on. My mom is probably still listening.
She's cheering. It is Gruel. Tell him, Matt. Tell him. You go, boy.
My mom's on Team Gruel.
Oh my God. Put that on a t-shirt.
No, do not do that.
I'll make it for your mom and send it to her for Christmas. Oh, sorry, I choked.
I thought you were doing that.
Too much air was coming out and spit was trying to go down my throat at the same time. for Christmas.
I thought you were doing that for emphasis.
No.
Christmas. Something like Alex Jones. Christmas.
Like Alex Jones after he got out of his custody battle.
Christmas.
They're trying to take it.
I'm trying to touch it. It's Gruel.
Do you ever like cough and like you have the feeling that you're gonna throw up because you're coughing so much?
It's Gruel.
That's spelled with E-U-L.
I'm sweaty.
Have I ever
sweating my ass
mentioned
off.
It is hot in here.
My favorite animation that you and it's
What?
Yeah, Julian?
What?
I can't speak.
What? No, go on.
My favorite animation that somebody made of you guys is the one where where Ryan. What you're saying about your dog? You used to have a dog named Casey.
Oh, that's like 10 seconds long.
I love you, Casey.
I love you too. I love you too.
Like from the vent.
Yeah.
I like the idea that you tricked Matt into believing that his dog is speaking to him from beyond the grave.
Casey?
Is that even?
He grabs his face like Casey. I love it.
It's on Tumblr.
Is that on our animations playlist?
It is.
I think it
That's
is.
where I saw it.
Oh, there's
Okay.
some new animations that I need to add to the playlist.
Don't.
Go. Oh, by the way, there's an animations playlist, so
Yeah,
go check it out.
Yeah, go look. There's a lot of
also
funny moments.
Let's support independent
there's a button
animation.
on
I
the
am sweating
page.
profusely.
There's a button on the page that says unsubscribe. If you click that one, you can
You win $1 million.
you get some bonus
You get,
content.
you get a free Barnes & Noble gift card for $15.
By the way, guys, if you like this video and subscribe, you can enter to win a $500 gift card to Applebee's.
Can I also just say you two are fucking vile? I watched that one video.
Which one?
Rice or puke?
Come on, guys.
Guys, come on.
It was neither.
Rice
What
or
was it
puke?
then?
It was a fucking compost.
That's what a lot of people said.
That's
They
why
said it
it's
was
on
compost.
a tree. It's because they have like a
That
bucket.
makes sense.
They have a bucket in their kitchen where they put like plant matter and you dump it on
just
something
wanted,
afterwards.
You just wanted
Did
to
it
be,
look like plant matter though? It looked like rice.
It was
carrots.
rice.
They probably
and it had
have
chicken in
They
it.
probably put like
It had
food that
chicken.
they
Oh,
don't
it's a
eat.
bunch of biodegradable shit. Okay,
that's
That's what
yeah.
it seemed like.
Yeah, but why
yeah.
that tree? It's surrounded by concrete.
You
It's in
wanted,
an alleyway.
you wanted to be puke because you're deathly afraid of it.
And that's probably why it smelled.
You wanted
because
to have a moment.
And I
partly
wanted it to be
decomposed.
food because I'm a fat, hungry boy.
You know what? The thing is, yesterday I looked. It's completely gone. Like someone cleaned it up.
Someone Ming ate it
I mean, probably did. It's
with
not,
a bendy straw.
She
Just-
crawled out. She used her mouth parts.
She like the predator. Like her mouth opens up like the predator.
Guys,
Scoops it all in.
It ain't rice.
Smile,
It ain't
son.
puke. But it good.
with a little hot sauce on it. We'll never know what it was.
I ain't got no love for this puke.
It was a pile of her eggs.
Oh my god.
They hatched in a little minglets.
It was her placenta.
Little Mings.
That's where when she goes away for a few weeks. She's not going to jail. She's going to mate, and she comes back and lays eggs.
Little Ming.
I wish she laid eggs. You know how amazing of a story that would be?
Like, what if we went over to Ming's corner and
That's
just
a
found like
scientific breakthrough.
It would be a human being that lays eggs. That's
A
like
clutch of them.
imagine going over to
She
Ming's
walks
corner.
around. There's a big pile of them stuck to her abdomen.
You pick up her scooter, and underneath her a bunch of like
Putting them
shiny
in the
little
middle of
eggs.
the road, Julian.
Yeah, she would. She'd be sticking them right in the.
fish
I'm
laying
sorry.
eggs.
I'm
is
sorry for
disgusting.
describing Ming as if she was an insect.
What are you looking at?
I forgot gruel
What are
was
you
on my
looking
phone.
at?
That's very disrespectful. What are you looking
It's
at?
gruel. Hold on.
Is it just
He's got to get his fix.
I'm not into that.
Okay, all right.
I'm fine.
Good job,
without seeing
Matt.
that.
You did it, Matt. You sure proved us wrong.
Well, I'm being a little smartass today, Ding Dong.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, Matt. We still
It's
love
okay.
you.
Spelling doesn't matter.
Celebrity Wacky Fights by MTV. What was that show called?
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yes. Celebrity Wacky Fights.
With professional Let's Players Matt Watson and Ding Dong.
It's on right after Looney Babies.
Looney Baby.
I watched that show.
Remember Lil Bush?
It wasn't called Looney Baby.
Nobody's talking about
That's why we laughed so hard when you said it. You didn't call it Baby Looney Tunes. You called it Looney Baby.
Who cares?
Because it's funny.
They got fetal alcohol syndrome and everything.
It's MTV's Wacky Slappers.
Is that a Justin Roiland show?
The Flappers.
Let's have a sit down real quick.
Do I need to have an intervention?
Give me a high five.
Sit
We're
in my
done.
lap.
1, you said spelling doesn't matter.
I can't forgive you for that one.
Dead looking me in the eyes.
2, rice or puke, really?
You think that's a good idea?
SuperMegaCast? What an awful name.
Come on, they just talk. That's all they do.
All they do is talk.
And
Anyone can
your
talk.
live action content is just you walking. That's what you're passionate about?
You're just walking around. Pff, come on.
You're right.
YouTube is made up of the highest quality content.
It's true. Ever seen Daddy of 5? Take some notes.
Do fidget spinner parodies. We could be doing funny things.
Daddy of 5, we could use a fidget spinner on your son.
We could hit Cody in the face with one. Get the hardest metal fidget spinner, spin it, and throw it at his forehead. Yes.
I feel so bad for that kid.
Oh my
No,
god.
he's saved now. He's saved, right?
Maybe.
What do you mean? His mom might be a bad person. Who knows?
No,
Well,
they were
that,
talking about
that, and they'll probably
he's in like
give him
temporary.
back later.
Yeah, that's the thing. He might go back eventually.
Why would they send him back?
That always happens.
For more views.
Yeah.
No, but usually doesn't the mom always have more
Uh-oh,
leeway
their ad
than
revenue's
the dad?
hurting. Send the child back. He's the funny one.
The court system says, well, they're not as funny without him.
This channel is not epic anymore.
Videos just aren't the same. Oh, we should get Cody on the podcast.
Hey guys, that's Cody.
Okay, Dad.
Damn it, Cody.
Cody.
You're making me get dislikes. Stop crying. Imagine Cody crying and saying, that's my purse. I don't know you.
Guys, do your favorite celebrity impersonation. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm George Bush. I'm the president.
This isn't a voice.
Oh,
I
I'm
just
a-
didn't
I'm
know-
the
I
dad.
didn't
You're
think
not
of
doing
anything.
anything.
Your mother is wrong.
Well, show.
There it is.
That's it.
There she
The
blows.
wacky Obama impression.
Family jewels. That's not even
Tobuscus.
that's not even a celebrity.
Frosty chocolate milkshake. Say
Tobuscus is innocent. He didn't rape anyone.
except me.
Except
What?
me.
Guilty as charged. But I pardoned him. Anyway,
I like when I make Ryan laugh. That's when I know I've done a good job.
Aw, thanks.
Chris does your laugh very well.
He does that.
Well, I've never.
That's what you said.
We were watching Ren and Stimpy, and that one laugh sounds just like you.
I've never heard you do an impression of
Yeah,
your
do
own
it.
laugh.
What?
That's
That's me.
You gotta play it again, Ryan.
Okay, hold on.
Try to imitate this.
Okay, I need to. Should
play
I
it again.
step back from the mic?
How do I step away from the mic to be?
Did I do it? Did
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
That's pretty close.
Did I do a decent job?
That was very
was
accurate. Good job.
Very, very good.
Oh man.
I feel like I just made Julian's dreams come true.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Do you think Tom Kenny's ever masturbated while doing SpongeBob? Do you think he's ever had sex and done the SpongeBob voice during sex?
No.
Yes, he has.
No.
I
Yes, he
feel like
has.
that probably
Tom Kenny has
happened.
fucked his wife and done the SpongeBob voice.
Yeah, and she's
She probably it's just as a joke, like a friendly
yes,
little.
Yes, and then she'd say, "Fucking stop
She'd
it."
say, "Tom,
You go,
stop
"Okay,
it."
I'm sorry.
Tom, stop.
Fuck you, Tom.
Oh, and he.
I like it when you hit me.
I can't do SpongeBob's voice worth shit.
Remember my classic impression? Which
Your classic
podcast was
Tufo?
that?
Oh yeah, that was like 12 podcasts ago.
I was just like, hi, Patrick. Like, it was the worst. It was the worst
Because
impression.
we put each other in a spot. It was like, all right, we'll give each other an
I feel
impression.
like I remember that.
Yeah, because it's really fun to. Neither of us can do impressions well, so we were like, all right, I'll give you a character, and you have to try your best to seriously do the impression. And it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I gave him we tried to give you each other like the cringiest shit. Like,
Wanna do it again?
Like Stitch and all that.
Want to do it again?
And Urkel.
You guys, Mama Krista.
All right, Ryan, do
Okay, what's up?
do Bill Clinton.
No, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Please, that's not my cum.
That's not me.
That's not my cum.
You look at that cum, that's not mine. Mine has a different tint to it. Okay, wait. Okay, Julian.
It's fucking green.
Julian.
Yeah, go on.
We're just gonna random spout out challenges to a direct person.
Yeah, do it. That makes it unexpected.
Do Kronk.
Oh, Peter. Cusco's what does he say?
Oh, he doesn't say Peter.
Poison for
Cusco.
Poison.
How did you get here? It actually makes no sense. That was the best joke in the movie.
Peter, I don't know.
Okay, that was good. Now you challenge someone.
Fat.
Now you challenge someone, Julian.
Okay, Ryan.
Oh wow.
Do Lois from The Families.
No, Peter. God damn it, Peter. Meg. Wah.
That's it.
Where?
Meg Wang.
Come on, keep it going.
Ding dong, I feel like you could do Lois pretty well.
Was that supposed to be?
What? Your voice just kind of sounds like
Because you're a
Lois's.
nag.
No.
It's like the comment section sitting on the couch. They've made it. They've infiltrated the office.
Now go on. Ryan, you got to challenge somebody.
Okay, Matt. Do Gru from Despicable Me.
Oh.
I don't even know what that sounds like.
Russian
do it
Steve
anyway.
Carell.
Do it anyway.
I am Gru. I don't know.
That was good. That was epic.
All right. Ding dong.
Yeah.
Can you do Wild Woody?
Wow, Woody!
Look like you peeked the microphone so
Yeah,
I
hard.
mean, that's how you do.
It peaks in the actual game. It's like
It does.
as he clips through the universe and into another dimension.
He clips everything.
You can see. I love how you can see a little bit of space in like the back of his mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
He does it in the game too. You clip through walls.
Shall we
that's
end
the
it
end of the
here,
show.
fellas? It's really hot in here.
It is really hot.
Come up with the funny ending.
Okay, you come up with a funny ending. You're a guest. Ba-ba.
Funny ending.
Is that seems like the end of a TV show? Like when
Remember how dinosaurs ended?
yeah.
That they froze to death?
That happened in real life too.
It plays the goofy music afterwards. Come up with an ending.
I don't have an ending. Normally,
That's the
Doesn't have
end
an
of our
ending. Leave him
show.
alone.
maybe
Leave him
the
fuck
the
alone.
music can start fading in right now.
How many do you want me
No.
to do?
What?
No, the music is fading in.
No,
right
it
now.
isn't. It's
Stop.
not. It just faded out.
Doing do.
Come up with an ending, man.
Don't do
That's
this to
not
me.
the real music.
It is.
Okay.
All right.
Fade in the music.
Okay, it's
Fade
fading
out
in.
the music.
Stop making me do that. It's just it's
Matt,
extra
come
work.
up with an ending.
Okay, music starts now.
No! The music can't start until you come up with a good ending.
No, the music starts and I say
it's
the
stopping.
ending.
I stopped it. I deleted the file.
You reached
deleted
out
the
of the
file?
video.
I deleted the file.
So now I can't even play it at all.
You're gonna have to use royalty-free music off YouTube. I'm sorry, I deleted it.
Okay, well, guys, thank you so much for listening. Go
Play-
check out
play
Ding
Haunted
Dong's Twitter.
Hoedown.
And they got a Patreon. Go check out their
Yeah, play
Patreon.
Haunted Hoedown.
Okay, it's fading in right now. Go check out their Patreon. It's called Wan Games. It'll be in the description. Follow Ding Dong on Twitter. Go check out Oni Plays. All that great stuff. Thanks for coming on. You're always welcome back anytime.
Next week.
That's a good enough ending.
That's all right.